se vuelve esta gente y dejé el internet normal sin hacer la madrina esa y se jodió toda la madrina. So, ahora que les gano ahora. Que tengo las manos llenas de condimentos. Garlic, adobo, sal, sazón. Sí, vamos a poner aceituna en la compra.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Knicks. Early on, they've got the third best record.
You know, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they've been outstanding early. Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That's not easy to do with a target on your back.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City.
Están en la cancha de ellos. Está bien.
MP is out there with and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Greg.
Oh, BA, tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown here with me. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back to you.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket. And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Now here's Holmgren. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Back to SGA. 5 on the clock. Ooh, nice concentration to get the double clutch layup.
And that's what separates Shea from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's MP. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. On the wing, MP. Dort, pass to SGA. Three-pointer.
Cállate de esa defensa. Por poco se lo come.
Brunson against SGA. Pass to Bridges. From deep. First shot won't go. The Thunder have gone 1-4 to begin this one. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Now here's Brunson. He's currently averaging 26 points a game. A consistent threat. Towns finds Hart. Ayton with a screen on MP. And the Knicks miss again.
And this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pass to Dort. Holmgren outside. Here's Robinson. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Wallace, pass to MP. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Hart. Right now averaging 5.5 a game.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays.
Ahorita se fueron por
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Back to Hart. Here's McBride. Watch by Wallace. Here's Towns. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Williams passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Good D by
Yeah,
Brunson.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And there's the horn and the end of one. Not a lot of scoring yet in this one. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Yabusele. And it's OG Anunoby in for Milton. Then for Oklahoma City, MP's checked in for Barnes. And SGA subbed in for Caruso. Taking a look at the Thunder. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Inside, we got Williams.
Y ya madre, los hackeó para la verga. Óyeme, pero es que por eso es que los matan.
And it's MP in at the third.
Cabrón, es feo con cojones. No sirve para nada. Y se va a poner a hackear, cabrón, hay que matarte.
Small forward. Now here's Williams. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And here's MP from outside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
And that's exactly how tight you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He tallied 32 points, and he was very efficient from the field. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, good stuff there, Ali. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's MP after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Screen by Holmgren. Shoots. Gilgeous Alexander shot is good. SGA's got 6.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Back to McBride. MP against Anunoby. Towns outside. Anunoby a screen on Williams. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Bridges misses. Thunder trail by 5. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A., guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. We saw him with...
Voy a ponerle esto en hack, espérate. Que ahorita esta gente los van a coger, los van a partir en 17 cantos. Digo, hace tiempo, ¿verdad? Pero los... ¡Ay, Dios mío! Ahorita esto se va a poner bonito y bello. ¿Y yo dónde? En la isla del encanto. Y la envidia te la va a meter por el culo, ¿oíste?
19 his last time out.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Outside McBride. Pass to Ayton. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Wallace outside. Now here's Holmgren.
Coño, ese era un 3 fácil ahí. Ahí está.
The touch from range.
This is too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate?
Cambiaron el sistema, los hijos de la gran puta, por eso es que los matan.
Towns for three. Gets the three to fall. Give him 8.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know,
Cabrón viene para acá sin talento, sin mierda, con la cara de monstruo y a hackear. Cabrón. Hay que matarte cuando joven, porque cuando seas viejo, digo, imposible que llegue a viejo, cabrón. Por la gran puta.
I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career. Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at home.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Esos cementerios tan que touch, uno pasa y no apesta de milagro. Si tú pasas por los cementerios, apesta envidia nada más.
Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby from the arc. The shot off. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Knicks out front, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center.
Yeah, these guys are already playing great. I like their futures, brighter than our shiny heads under these lights.
Yes. And shifting focus back to our game, the Knicks are right in the thick of it.
The energy in their hometown.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw no good. And one thing about this game, Fred, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Now here's Brunson, still without a bucket. Hart from long range. The Thunder with the rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to SGA. MP outside. Holmgren outside for the lead. Good.
Vamos, puñeta.
Holmgren's got 8.
A superb three-point threat.
Alto.
Holmgren is knocking down doubles. He's hard to contain.
New York working the ball around now. High post Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Oh, he goes up.
Eso es lo que hace, cabrón. Diablo.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. MP against Anunoby. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he's sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Back to you, Ryan.
Putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. Back to Hart. Launches a three.
Look at the reach from Holmgren.
Hart can't hit. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans have dealt with some lean years, Trent.
Until recently, no doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Now here's Holmgren. Give him 8 points now. Pass to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby on the take. Oh, got that one quick. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
¿Cómo se siente? Están bregando con la señal.
And it's helped him tremendously.
Pues está bien porque no van a ser viejo nunca. Eso no va a pasar. Toma.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Towns looking for an opening. Bridges outside. Here's Brunson outside. The Thunder with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. With a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Brunson. Towns, right side. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's MP.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. He's checked in for New York. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1.
Vamos, que nos fuimos. Ahora sí estamos hablando.
Check in for Eaton. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Chet Holmgren out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's MP in at the 3. It's a 16-point game. Screen by Robinson. MP counted from distance.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Screen by Hart. Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball.
Buena puñeta.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like James McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
The first one falls. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also tough.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Here's Towns. That shot, no good. Thunder leading by 21. MP scanning the floor. Outside Robinson. Dort finds Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. 13 feet out. With 1 on the clock. And big finish by Robinson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Hart with a screen on Robinson. Towns against Robinson.
Big. Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
First free throw is good. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Hart. Green comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Milton subbed in for Brunson. Good on both. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Free throw good. MP.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Yabusele. OG Anunoby comes in for Green. Mikal Bridges checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Milton. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Topic is checked in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here from the Thunder.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they fought hard for this win, guys. No one wants to get swept in the season series, even a short one.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Back to Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. So it's the Thunder now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. MP, the pass to Caruso. Williams looking around. And here's MP from outside. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent.
Estamos marinando
They met every challenge.
pata de gallo,
Earned
¿oíste?
this dub.
Ponlo.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and out.
Y quisiera hacerlo en air fryer, pero no sirve. El abanico paró de funcionar. Parece que se quemó. Lo puse en la pared y por donde sale el abanico atrás. Eso se supone que lo pongan que salga el aire por arriba, no por atrás. Pensé que no se iba de eso. Pero nada, yo lo hago en la olla, que es mejor como quiera. En el sartén. Frito, lo dejo ahí, ya tú sabes, calientito el pan. Voy a hacer 2 ya mismo. Tengo papas fritas, que sería perfecto. Tampoco tengo ketchup, so está bien. 80. Digo 76. ¿Quién va a Orlando? Vamos con Orlando a ver. A la porquería. Teatro, Maverick no perdió ni una.
We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
So here's Oklahoma City starting court. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's MP in at the three spot. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's MP. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to Boston. Over to the wing. Banchero against Holmgren. And the rejection by Holmgren. And now a pass break for the Thunder. Here's MP. Score the basket in second of two attempts.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish.
And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team, two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following the bucket by Orlando. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Robinson passes to SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Shot on the wing.
Come on.
The rebound by Matazek.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
You gotta like Wagner's touch. He's got a smooth jumper for a guy that's
outside. Dort. MP kicks to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Down low. Here's MP. No good with the layup. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Wagner finds Black for 3, and it's Franz Wagner with the 3. Wagner's got 5 now.
Coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick-hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended with 15 points. He was so aggressive. So he just poured more fuel on his team's fire and helped them continue this winning streak, a streak they're hoping doesn't end here. Thanks, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Here's MP following the bucket.
I tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
So new on the floor for Orlando. For the Thunder, here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out in the early season. You look at the Magic, they're down at 9 points so far, still early in the season.
Ya yo no lo estamos ahí.
They have the kind of hot.
Banchero's checked in for Burke. Wagner comes in for Howard. And Brandon Boston subbed in for Richardson. Quarter number 2 with about 2 minutes in. Here's Boston. Ball is covered. And that one's good, Boston.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
So the Thunder 5 right now at the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's empty in at the free spot.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
The Magic trail by 14. There's the pick. Here's Banchero. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, he can cross it up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Goga Bitadze is checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Jalen Suggs.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this position.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound has certainly been at the center of good on a number of levels.
Black the pass to Boston. And here's Banchero, defended by Holmgren.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Wagner against MP. Come on. Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside towards. MP passes to SGA. 5 to shoot. 1:22 left here in the second. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. One-on-one here. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And how about the anticipation by Holmgren to force the turnover and ignite the break?
There's Wagner with the three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. MP looking around. Outside, SGA. Fires from deep. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
We got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Austin, no good. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
And that one's good, Boston.
And that's really using the double teams against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
And so it's Oklahoma City out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right.
They couldn't shut down the lane. The only thing that would stop that is prime check. Maybe two.
Now that is a... All right, fellas, time out. And that concludes...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Well, you know, Clark, anticipation is key in this NBA game. So often it seems the great ones can see a play ahead.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. It's one of the things I look for in players. How do they see the floor? Do they make passes based on anticipation versus reaction? It's almost like somebody playing checkers.
Tengo ganas de darle centro, a veces sacan un empuje de día, Andrés, que por 15.
Anthony Black is out there with Brandon Boston. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the matchup.
Are we calling Anthony Black a guard or point forward at 6'6"? He's got so much size, but I would tend to lean towards him being just a big guard.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Black defending. Shot clock at 5. MP outside. Fires the 3.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's goal for 3.
The Thunder with another miss. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive, and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so small and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
You know, once in a while, a guy will come into the league and just hit the ground running. Banchero was a star from the first week.
The Thunder leading by 13. Holmgren outside. It's tipped. Oklahoma City started the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us.
Marina pasó ahí.
Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks. They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley. Looking for a breakthrough. He just a fingertips. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero for 3. Good D by Holmgren.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this league. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Austin the pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Austin, no good. The Thunder leading by 13. Outside, Dort. Wagner against MP. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing.
Toma.
And he gets the jumper to drop. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And Battisti throws it down.
Check out Wagner running the play there and helping his team find an opening.
And so Mark Daigneault.
Le quitaron los nervios.
Here's Banchero. It's Wagner on top of the key. Shoots the three. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force and will.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Mitchell Robinson out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's MP in at the three, small forward. Green by Batadze. Big time chance. He was ready to receive and deliver.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Now Dort. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Holmgren. He drills the three.
Relentless in
Ya, pero la mete bien cabrón. Yo no lo he visto todavía, búscalo en YouTube.
Buzzer sounds, I mean, you got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now Batadze. Oh, the way it finished off an excellent lead pass.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Holmgren outside. Here is MP. Cleared away by Wagner. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando.
And this is going to end in a lopsided
Coño. Dice que no se van a dejar.
as well as the ability to close. You really got to get up here for the Thunder.
They enjoy a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their...
Their job, those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different.
Coño, y le da placa a todo el mundo también.
I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Chet Holmgren.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the board, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Banchero. Oh, the slam dunk. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
MP fired. Cleared away by Batadze. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And can you make the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
200 de una. Chacho, ¿quién me coge ahora? 90 nada más. Warrior. Juego dos más, estas dos más con los Warriors, así. Hombre, que me testearon ahí. Me escribió. ¿Cómo se llama? Un mensaje siempre busco aquí como día. El contacto del teléfono, hombre. Ya tú sabes, un atleta. Yo no sé si fue en el live o en el PlayStation, yo creo que sí fue en el live. Hombre. Un atleta. Dímelo, atleta. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Tienes hambre? Come, que ahorita no vas a poder.
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, calling the force on the sidelines. And a chance to see the latest edition of the
yo, cabrón. Sí, yo soy más que tú. Si lo sabe el planeta entero. So, llégale para que te manden 700.
You look at the Thunder, how about their performance so far in the NBA Cup? 2-0 and a huge opportunity here at home.
Well, you can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. They want this third win badly. They would love to get it in front of their home crowd.
And then looking at where the Nuggets stand, looking for a road win and also their first win in group play for the NBA Cup.
Well, their chances of advancing to the knockout round, slim to none, but they're not lying down. Still a lot to play for.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. In the backcourt, Kobe, Murray, and Brown. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Watson in the
inside combo. Eso fue el inside combo.
And here's Denver. Now here's Jokic. Last game, 26 points for him. Jokic, the screen.
Con ellos estaba yo con esto mismo. Que ganamos el champion. Por mí. Vamos.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Murray against SGA. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
And Grant David Adelman a second-generation NBA head coach. Grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When asking him about their key to success,
ganemos,
he
baby.
went to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Murray. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Here's Watson. And again, it's Denver missing. Thunder with a lead. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
That's MP.
adentro.
Bad intentions on his way to the
Míralo.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray against SGA. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, Robinson with a block. MP high post. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. The pull-up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Screen by Holmgren. MP the pass to SGA. Shot clock at 5. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end. And clearly, they were not.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Both teams changing it up here. Here's Strawther, covered by MP. Good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here are the second 2 minutes gone by. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Clock at 2. Oh, MP with the hammer.
Man, we talk so often and appropriately about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as a scorer. How about that dime?
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. When SGA is carving out that kind of career, you can post him from mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Jokic with a screen on Williams. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. MP, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Grimes with a defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Hasta la ofensa le sube la defensiva.
Grimes has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Back to SGA. Left block shot on the way. That bucket makes it 3 for 5.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Outside Murray. Payton with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. And he's all alone by himself. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
I tell you, if you're Gilgeous-Alexander and you can get out in transition and get yourself an easy bucket, boy, that's money in the bank.
Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Murray.
Hey,
Floater.
¿Quién más duro lo que hay debajo?
Boy, no one is blocking that shot. Excellent use of the floater.
On the bucket. And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Grimes, the pass to Jokic. We've got 33 seconds left. MP, the pass to Dort. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. MP, no good.
If he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Back to Jokic. Dort with a steal. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you can do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight? I don't see it.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
Give me Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down. Protect the rock. Make the simple play.
Dr. O'Neal, I think your diagnosis is right on the money. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
And I love how effortlessly he's... The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Allen.
Wow,
Jokic, the inside combo.
¿Qué ha hecho Jokic?
Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3. The small forward. Grant, you played in a more physical era.
Nada ha hecho, ya.
Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, BA. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
So he gets a move.
Guys, I don't see how you can't be excited about the future for MP. This guy's got a great head on his shoulders. His first focus is winning, and you don't see that often from a young man this age.
Now here's Jokic. Watson passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. And here's Gordon from the arc. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. MP with it. Checked by Gordon. Left side Robinson. From deep. Cool. Holmgren. The touch from Reed.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Murray against SGA. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 11.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by
Coño, pero este no mete ni un 3.
Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shea Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
The free throw drops from Murray. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now.
Toma. Para que campee, ¿viste?
Capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Outside Watson. Murray looking around. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, he tucks it while he was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Thunder leading by 7. MP outside. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 6 here in the corner.
Seguimos.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gordon outside. Screen by Watson. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray from outside.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5.
La grinda. Ella, madre.
And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. 9-point game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, well, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Brian?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Robinson can't hit. Nuggets trail by 9. Jokic passes to Murray. Here's Gordon. Denver moving it around. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
MP finds Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Donqueo ahí, tranquilito.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
So David Allen decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence.
Ella, madre, te compadre, un bruto.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They've led by as many as 11. MP, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got the foul on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Están peleando ahí los cabrones.
Alexander gets the defender committed and
No, ya hemos salido para allá.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. He makes 1 or 2.
Yeah, madre.
Does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Holmgren is out there with MP. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Jokic the screen. Murray with it. He's picked up by SGA. Here's Gordon. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
MP outside. Gordon with a steal. Murray fires. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Toma.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Here's Murray. Gordon on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren. Now Jokic. Pocket 4. No good from 3. Brown against MP. Wallace outside. Holmgren. And he nails it.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with a reputation as a spacer.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. He's got to score every trip.
Cash it in.
And in these moments, Jokic shines.
Si hace eso todo el tiempo, se lo dio la madre. ¿Sabes tú? Toma.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Now Jokic. MP with a rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Yes, sir! That one goes!
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Murray! From distance, Jamal Murray.
And we know Murray can get it done in these big moments. I mean, he can be just fearless.
And so they foul it.
Vecino, ya tú sabes lo que tienes que hacer, ¿verdad? Trabajar y quedarte calladito. Y estar con la cosa esa, que está.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jamal Murray. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Denver. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe if we wait until after the game, because this one is over.
Pulls it from 20. Launches it from deep. Holmgren there for the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Thunder. And there's a call on Christian Brown. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. And that'll put him up by 9.
MP taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes it move.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes.
0 asistencia.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. That win brings them to a
Curry, prepárate, Curry, que voy a lo tuyo también. Que ya se lo di a France.
To knockout rounds. And that about wraps it up.
Superstar. Por lo que pues ahora en 2027 yo quiero llegar a viejo, tú sabes. A mí me gusta, me fascina como soy. ¿Qué vamos a hacer aquí? Aquí. Curry, te va a ir. 1, 2, 3, chécate ahora. Good.
We want your time at the area to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "Thunder" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. The National Basketball Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting.
And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games. And he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Sexton is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And P out there with Holmgren. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when we've got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV.
Vamos a darle. Los con Curry me fui a cocinar. Igual son un rato. Tengo sueño. Hoy sí me amanezco.
I can't wait to call this one.
Butler with the steal. He's all alone. Goes up. And the slam by Moody.
I just like the instincts
Un breakcito ahí nada más.
Just fantastic at staying active and coming up with deflections.
Now, to the paint. Robinson left side to the middle. Here's Dort. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Curry with him. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Good on the triple. Moody's got
Chacho,
5
si con ese paso.
Never given Steph the respect he deserves as a passer, but he is one of the best at picking out his teammates.
Holmgren outside.
Toma.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Curry. Last game 26 points. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dackdahl and I were able to chat. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times when it comes to a
¿Cómo que
player.
screen? ¿De dónde diablos salió ese screen?
The D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I'm very, very blessed to be a part of that stat play in Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go. Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Butler. Robinson pulls it in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking.
And both free throws go for MP. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jackson against Dort. Green with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A 3 from MP. Jackson grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass.
SGA passes to Robinson. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Count it.
An expert at getting into the habit. SGA.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix in the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And so Mark Dackdahl calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Here's MG. He had 19 points in the win against Denver.
Toma.
MP showing the range.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's MP in at the free spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man, shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Excellent alley-oop. Kuminga putting himself in the perfect place to finish that one.
Outside Williams. Holmgren outside. And the Thunder another 3.
And the D's got a little bit laxed here.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
hey, Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
Ella, mano, la metió como quiera.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, MP. Defended by Kuminga. And that was good. MP's got 7.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside, Kuminga. Ball is against Sexton. Here's Green. And the Jackson by Holmgren.
7-1 with that 7-6 wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's SGA. He had a 15-point outing in the last game against them.
Their activity this quarter. We're seeing him convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Curry with Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Back to Curry. It's stolen by SGA. 6 seconds separate the game clock. And foul on the shot. So got a chance at the line.
Agradecido.
His combination of power and finesse, you don't see that many with that skill.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And free throw shooting, not necessarily one of his strong suits, only about 70% on the season.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Robinson comes in for Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Wall.
Si no tiene hambre, no come. Tiene que trabajar.
No good on the second free. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Moody. The open look here for Sexton. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sexton's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. SGA against Curry. And a wide open look for MP. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Pero bien, es único que le va a dar.
First 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. This is the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
El flow.
Welcome, everybody. And a good half.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around.
Taking a peek now. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Curry is out there with Sexton, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to disrupt the
Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green.
Así que malo.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Shall we take it away?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets put on a show. He finished with 19 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the strike. And when he plays like that, it's easy to see why this team is so hard to beat lately. They'll try and stay hot in this one.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Cavs for that win. It was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
So, GA, what do you think about Steph Curry's legacy? He changed the way the NBA.
Vamos para adentro, bajo Green. Espíritu Santo. ¿Pero cuándo acá? O sea, vamos.
Now, here's Green. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Curry can't get it to go.
The second half of them only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. The Thunder lead by 5. MV right side. Sexton with it. Dort covering. Curry on the drive. It's good. Sexton's got 5.
Steph does as good as...
Buscar algo en Google aquí.
Job as any player is using himself for a decoy and finding the teammate.
SGA kicks to Dort. On to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage.
Bueno, ese es el try que sacarlo. Digo, yo no sé qué pasó ahí.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. Outside Butler. Sexton against SGA. Here's Green. All alone. Moody's shot is off.
The game has been
Chacho, ni solo, ¿verdad? Toma.
differentiated thus far.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead of the scoreboard.
Here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Green. To the inside. Butler finds Podziemski. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. But Trey. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder leading by 5. And stolen by Butler. Sexton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the barely. That's one he'll generally make.
MP's got 6 in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Sexton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. Butler kicks to Sexton. Off target from 3-point range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that old.
Butler dishes to Sexton. Pass to Moody. Beyond the arc. And no one with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
El mero. ¿Con qué hago el pollo?
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assists of the game.
Hoy lo voy a hacer papi Cali. Y mañana lo hago con fuego bichola.
They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Definite guard. Here for the Thunder. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Harrison Barnes. MP comes in for Jalen Williams. Dort, he's checked in for Jason Wallace. And Gilgis Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Gilgis Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Holmgren is out there with MP. And it's Robinson in its center, walking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. MP outside. And what's your take for Oklahoma City?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Oh, and he got this one right through. What touch!
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Green with a straight for Curry.
And you know when you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
13 foul. Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green at the line for two.
It's the first that brings them within single digits.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Couldn't hit the ball, and they need every point they can get.
Here's SGA. Outside Holmgren. It's the one by Green. Curry with it. He's picked up by Gilgis Alexander. Green with a screen on MP. The three is off. Oklahoma City is leading by 9. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Holmgren against Curry.
Te la apunté, Curry, te la apunté.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP fires. The 15-footer does not go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication is great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Colin Sexton.
MP looking around. Fires the three. Robinson. A putback. Fighting for each chance, but comes up empty.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Jacks up a three. That shot's no good. MP.
Vamos, that's bueno.
Good on the first, and that stretches the lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ballgame.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So it's Oklahoma City setting up to win. This team is still perfect.
Muchacho, fácil. Listo. Chacho, esa gente no sirva. Que la caigo, culo otra vez.
Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. MP is out there with Williams. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Just 5 to shoot. Williams from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City. They were unable to
last time free throw shooting was their kryptonite. Just could not keep pace.
Now here's MP. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Curry passes to Butler. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. MP way outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City. To the inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Here's Robinson. And here's MP from outside. He drains out with that. Now 1 for 3.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Moody passes to Green. Here's Curry. Outside Moody. Ooh, stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. The finish! And SGA throws it down.
Well, once he has some open space ahead of him, there's just no stopping SGA.
On the wing, Green. Curry surveys. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. And it's MP with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. MP in their last time out against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He had 22 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. And his team, they're on fire in the midst of a strong stretch. They're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
It's stolen away. Here's Moody. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Pass to Williams. And here's Dort. That shot missing. Great D that time from Podziemski. Stolen by MP. Puts up a deep 3. Goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And he's having the field. It seems really frustrating. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And it's a completely new group. Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather. and talk things over.
Sí, chacho, ahora estamos hablando.
Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. From 12 feet, look at Shea playing big inside.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Outside Kuminga. There's the three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Jang. Here's Barnes. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's what he'd like to have back.
Here's Sexton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Now here's Butler. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Oklahoma City. Out to Kuminga, puts up a 3, and a great assist by Butler as it would go. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I just love the ball.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. What separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Tiene hambre, cabrón. Está a comer. Que ahorita no vas a comer como quiera. Aprovecha ahora que no vas a comer ahorita, Mauricio.
Now here's Moody. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Butler right to the heart.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Sexton. Then for Oklahoma City, Robinson, he's checked in for Jang. Wagner comes in for Barnes. And it's Lou Dort in for Jalen Williams. To win the drought. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Pajemski. To the paint. Low block shot, and it's Kuminga getting it to go. Kuminga's got 10 points now.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
MP making the long-range connection.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Warriors able to keep possession.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Number 9, Alex Caruso.
7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Curry, and it's blocked by SGA. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Before we're taking a look here at the Thunder, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Golden State Warriors.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing.
Stacking the guns and buying bunkers.
When you're watching TV shows or streaming content because the charger is in the way, it's totally uncomfortable. This charger is completely flat.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to move that he loves.
And when we talk about NBA wings, Lex, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault, starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with him. And Robinson in at the 5, down low.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Green, a screen to the middle.
Ahí te lo, Montero.
With that finish.
Vamos ahí, muchachos.
Tremendously right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to MP.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's just great willpower on the part of MP. You can't let defenders think they can intimidate you.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's hauled in by Robinson. Thunder trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period. Yeah?
All right, thank you, Allie. Now here's MP. 13 points in the game. Let's see the stat sheet here for Stephen Curry. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line back.
At the line for defender, MP.
And it's tied up with that one.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Curry buries the triple.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, that's true of anyone. And Steph, BA, a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
MP no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Golden State is gone with 1 of 3 from here in the third. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this from deep. MP. Dort pass to Williams. Deflects the pass. Five to shoot. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Warriors leading. Pass to Butler. Doesn't go for it.
Practically a block.
good, strong challenge. He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout.
Ya, de cuando
We might see
cuadro,
us
no me
looking to
doy
make some
cuenta.
tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. And Sexton subbed in for Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. A deep three. The rebound by MP. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Sorber.
Adentro.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Sorber's got his second basket on the night.
Tengo papa majada. Mashed potato. Pero que el muchacho se lleva ahí más de 6 meses.
Butler up top. Puts it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 13-5
Pero la voy a hacer,
MP
la
finds Gilgeous
pruebo.
Alexander.
Se llama Juan Pollo solo.
Covering. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, what a big night for Kuminga. When he gets on a roll, he can
Muy
simply
fácil
overpower.
esto. Está muy fácil.
Thunder have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the
Uy, la
third.
madre. Mira para allá.
Outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are
Uri, ¿qué
hitting
pasó?
boards with reckless abandon. With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's
Uri no llega
scary to
arriba
think
nunca,
he
¿no es verdad?
might be in a few years.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Moody. Moody gets one inside.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
SGA against Curry. Here's SGA. And the layup is good. SGA's got 6.
Okay, SGA showed some muscle on that finish.
Butler with the ball. Butler.
Ya, de cabrón. Suerte que no le brinqué.
Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the up? And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
We'll go on a different look here. Green's checked in for Nurkic. Moody comes in for Gay. Podziemski's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sexton. Warriors trail by 4. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pod pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach to the Thunder?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I also really like the pace they played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent for the line tonight.
Now pass to Williams.
Maestro, por fin, moneda.
Job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Podziemski. Now Curry. Now Green. Robinson with a block. MP inside. Moody defends.
Short shot. Vamos a subir el short shot y quedó nuevo.
Showing a lot of want to on the glass. Williams using his athleticism to his advantage.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Butler.
Quédatelo.
17 feet out. Rebounded by MP.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. He just didn't drop.
From downtown. Oh, he cannot hit. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 6. Butler. That misses. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. MP outside. Knocks it loose.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them back.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to happen.
Madrina.
Well, you knew it would be Curry in crunch time. Everybody understood Curry was going to get the basketball right there.
Now here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Well, it's a pivotal point in this game, and you expect
Ya pasó el...
And Steve Kerr calls time out here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be a stronger team. So that's what Coach is looking for.
Thank you for that, Allie. No. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league. And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul.
It's gone from beyond the arc.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to
Lo voy a meter letra ahí, pero
Free throws good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
And the Warriors call time here. They trail by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Green.
Well, you know, Green's not going to show
¿Qué pasó?
mixing it up inside.
Ay, listo. Me dieron el block del Price. Y mira cómo tengo a Green. Me dieron 10 boost black.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Green.
Romeo, ¿verdad? Mira, el poco Curry me la coge el cabrón.
And now they foul and still clock. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is a big trip for a young player. Can MP deliver?
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Moody! Oh, the long ball, no good. MP fires.
A la calle,
Thunder who come out on top here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be.
Our fans are the best. That's that. I have that. That's fine. That one.
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky.
Ryan, back to you.
Much appreciated, Jen.
Era chemistry, pero está bien. No lo necesitamos that much. Lo que necesito es subirme los úgeros. 90. Era lo checado. 90. So, Toronto, nos vemos mañana. Puta mierda. Esta gente, más o menos. Chequeamos jugar con los Duty, son las 12. O cocinar un poquito frito ahí. Las tuberías bebe.